Stupid pedal trick time right now. Not time to answer the phone, unfortunately. Hey, once again, it's your host, Jimi Photon. Host of Stupid Pedal Tricks with Jimi Photon. Bella the Wonder Dog, I'm sure will make an appearance at some point with her little ninja ass barking her ass off furiously at a bee farting in China or something. Um, Sitting here today, just touching on, I'm going to use my Cyber Deluxe. I'm too lazy to get the Princeton out of the car. I just wanted to lay the revamped Toneblaster on y'all. It's I'll turn it off first so you can relatively clean sound. Dunking at the bridge, humbucker kind of thing, you know. I'm gonna turn the guitars like down a bit. I'm gonna turn the Toneblaster on. Sounds almost the same, right? Except for when you lean on it, it's different. This is different than tubes. Tubes definitely seem to react a little different than the solid state piece of crap. But I'll crank it up. Gives it some beef. Right now, that's my favorite setting so far is you got 3 knobs on here. You got attack, and you have tone on the bottom, and then you got volume. This is a little different from like a regular tone bender. It's got an extra stage in it. The original idea was to put a range blaster in front of a 2-transistor tone bender. That didn't happen, so I ended up using I got into this in the old episode, so I don't want to get too deep into it, but I used originally a layout, and it was like, I liked the tone of it, but it was never quite right, and I was always dicking with it, you know. And one of the things that I had noticed when I pulled it out and revisited it was I really liked the sound of it, but, you know, like the attack knob didn't work, stuff like that. It worked, but it was really subtle, and I'm thinking to myself, this shouldn't be subtle, this should, like, tear your head off. So I went in and I, messed around with the circuit. It's on DIYStompboxes.com. Toneblaster. It's probably a couple of threads. This is the Toneblaster Mach 2.5. I want to thank all the people that have helped with the knowledge that I'm kind of slowly achieving along the way. But anyways, the attack is about 3 o'clock, as you can see, and the volume's about 3 o'clock, and the tone's about 12 o'clock. Let's mess with the knobs a little and see what it sounds like. Everything's at halfway up right here, okay? So, for perspective, the clean guitar, Toneblaster, halfway up. And it's real responsive to, like, how hard you hit on it. This thing here actually has a little bit more of an edge to it because it's, like I said, it's a Cyber Deluxe. Yeah, I think this one's a Cyber Deluxe. So it's a little bit more brutal. Turn the tone control on the guitar off. Give it a little treble. Dynamic even when it's and I don't have the amp up very loud because it's like if I turned it up as loud as I normally would be playing, you'd never hear me talking, which might be a blessing. Okay, well anyways, that's halfway up. Gonna just turn the attack all the way down. I'm gonna turn the guitar up so you can hear what it does. down. Never forgets it's a fuzz, but it cleans up a lot. With a nice tube amp, you don't get that brittle crackle unless you lean on it. Alright, so we got the attack control, and of course volume makes it loud or not. Perspective, unity gain's about halfway up on the volume. Attack control, I do like it right around here. We'll sweep the tone control too. The tone control is pretty extreme. It's like having a treble booster. More volume. A little more volume. Crank the attack. Playing like with it all the way up, the guitar all the way up. Turn it down a little bit. Give it some neck pickup. Sustain's great. And it kind of gets brighter as it sustains. Mike Bloomer had noticed that. Even when it's turned down. A real nice natural decay. Full blast. We got to do it full blast. It's completely overloaded the input sensor on this thing. It can't take the volume. It starts breaking it up. I'm going to turn this back down. Well, I'll leave the tone up and try it right around here. That's with the attack about 3 o'clock. Tone rolled off just a little and the volume a little above half. Just a straight humbucker instead of the in between. Make it really turn it down. A lot of compression. Nice and bluesy. A little more. Crank it up. Well, anyways, this is enough of this crap. Once again, Stupid Pedal Tricks. You can look this thing up on DIYStompboxes.com, or if you like, look on my Facebook page. You can probably find it too. It's going to probably be a revision 2.51 coming soon. Thanks to my friend Gus Smalley, who noticed some things that were a little funky about the circuit. So I'm hoping to improve it a little bit. But for right now, I'm really digging it. Still the same Toneblaster from the Stupid Pedal Trick. Probably one of the very first ones I did, because this was one of the first things I ever actually tried to come up with on my own. It's evolved a lot. Still looks the same. Still the same basic circuit. Again, it's for all intents and purposes a three transistor tone bender with a germanium NTE 103. It's like an AC 187 or whatever. The NPN version of some kind of germanium transistor. And then it's got a 2N3904 for the second stage and a 2N5089 for the third stage. But it's a little different. Between the volume control and the switch, I put in a really stupid, cheap little buffer that's built off a 2N3904. You can find that on runoffgroove.com, Beavis Audio. They come up with it. And there's a couple of trimmers here and there. I had discovered the attack control didn't really work right, so ended up adding a pot in parallel with a 100K resistor in the attack control, and that let me dial it in, because right around 22K-ish or so, you get a really sweet sustain, a really sweet fuzz, and for as much compression as this thing gives you, there's not really a lot of background noise, which is nice. There's also you can dial in the attack control with that one particular trimmer. It's on the schematic and the Vero layout I did for it. It's a cool little circuit. You can dial in the voltage. There's another trimmer for that. It seems to I like it right around 5 volts. And there's another one that's I replaced 1K resistor with a 1K trimmer, and it's it doesn't really do much, but it helps you kind of dial in just a little bit more edge to the compression aspect of it. It's a cool circuit. Anyways, get a chance, check it out. Once again, Stupid Pedal, the Dirty Bad, whatever the hell it was, Toneblaster. I'm Pink Jimi Photon. Thanks for watching. Have an awesome day. Peace.